Hello and welcome to POLIS Institute's Masterclass series. I am your host, Nat Jones, CEO of POLIS Institute. Today's topic is how to ask better questions in community meetings. 10 steps to becoming a stronger community voice. One of the biggest mistakes that community members make is believing that power only belongs to the person who's holding the microphone. It doesn't. Power also belongs to the people asking the questions, the right questions. In many community meetings, residents may stay silent because they feel intimidated, unprepared, emotional, disconnected, or unsure of what to ask. But strong communities are built when residents learn how to engage with confidence, clarity, and purpose. Here are 10 practical steps to help you ask better questions so that you can advocate for your community. Step 1, stop thinking like a guest. This is your house. When people enter your community, they are on your territory. You've got home court advantage, baby. You are not lucky to be in the room. They are lucky to be standing in front of you. If decisions affect your family, your neighborhood, your taxes, your children, your school, your safety, even your transportation, your quality of life, you belong in that conversation. You are not just there to listen. You are there to understand, to challenge, to clarify, and to contribute to the conversation. Step 2, do a little homework before the meeting. Strong questions usually come from preparation. Before attending the meeting, do something like this. Read the flyer thoroughly, look up the topic, review previous announcements, learn key names and organizations, and the roles of the speakers in their organizations. Write down your concerns beforehand. Even 10 minutes of preparation can completely change the quality of your questions. Step 3, listen for what is missing, not just what is said. Many presentations sound impressive because they're polished, but polished does not always mean clear. Train yourself to listen for missing information. What was not explained? Who benefits from this? Who might be left out? What promises are made without specifics? Sometimes the most important part of a presentation is what was avoided. Step number 4, ask questions that help everyone in the room, not just you. Because you're a community after all. A weak question only serves personal interests. A strong question helps the entire community gain clarity. Instead of, can my street get speed bumps? How about, what criteria determines which neighborhoods receive traffic improvements? Now everybody learns something. You get it? Step 5. Focus on impact, not just intentions. People often present beautiful visions, but community transformation is not measured by intentions, it's measured by outcomes. How many times have you been a part of a series of community meetings where they continue to talk about dreams and visions and things that they would like to do, but when it's time to talk about what's actually been done, you hear crickets? Try this. Ask, how will this affect residents? Or how will success be measured? Or what changes should the community actually expect? Or how about this? How will we know if this has worked? Good intentions don't automatically create good results, and you deserve good results. Step 6, ask for timelines, not just promises, timelines. One of the most powerful questions a resident can ask is what happens next? Communities often hear things like, we're working on it, we care about the issue, we're exploring options, but strong advocacy pushes for deadlines, next steps, milestones, updates, details, accountability. So you can ask this, when should residents expect a follow-up? Or what is the timeline? Or who is responsible for communicating updates? Because if you don't know who's responsible for communicating the updates, they can have you going around and round in circles and you won't know who to talk to. Step 7, and this is a big one, learn the difference between venting and advocating. Emotions do matter, frustrations matter, but if anger becomes the entire message, clarity gets lost. Venting releases emotion. It feels good, but advocating moves issues forward. The goal is not just to express pain, even though you do need to let them know what the problems are, but the goal is to create progress. The goal of having these better questions is to have them heard and taken seriously. When you're emotional, people are less likely to take you seriously. Calm, direct, specific questions are often more powerful than a loud rant. Remember that. Step 8, don't be intimidated by titles or status. Many residents become silent or shy or timid when standing or sitting in front of a speaker who's a politician, an executive, developers, or experts when they enter the room. But titles do not make someone untouchable. Remember, they may know policy, but you know lived experience. They may know reports, but you know reality. Strong communities understand that their voices matter, and you living in your community for however many years makes you an expert on that community. That has value. In fact, that's why they're standing in front of you in the first place. Step 9, write your questions down, because you don't want to forget them in the heat of the moment. You never know how the meeting is going to go. And you want to be able to focus on what's being said. So write your questions down ahead of time. And if you have more questions, you can add them to your list, because nerves can make people forget what they wanted to ask. You can write your questions in your phone. You can use a notebook, whatever works for you. Here's a simple structure you can follow when writing your questions. What is the issue? What needs clarity? What outcome do I want to understand? This helps you stay focused and confident. Step 10, follow up after the meeting. One of the biggest mistakes that communities make when it comes to meetings is treating them like one-time events. Real advocacy happens after everyone has left the room. There's no pomp and circumstance. There are no microphones anymore, no cameras on you. So take notes, exchange contact information, request updates, attend the next meeting, email leaders afterwards, and bring others with you next time. Transformation usually comes from consistent engagement, not one emotional moment. And here's a bonus. When you ask your question, have your shoulders back and your head held high. You are a representative of your community because you live there. Speak with clarity, clear your throat, project your voice with confidence, and own the room. This is your moment to ask your question. And you never know, your question may give someone else an aha moment that they needed, so they can ask a good question as well. Communities have to work together. We inspire each other and we empower each other. A strong community is not just one that shows up. It's a community that learns how to think critically, ask better questions, and stay engaged after the applause ends. Because one thoughtful question can expose confusion, prevent bad decisions, strengthen accountability, and help move a community forward. Your community. This has been the POLIS Institute Masterclass series, session number 1 on how to ask better questions. Think well, live well, and I'll see you next time.